The public have all the power they need to control society. They have the vote to control government and consumer dollars to manage corporations. They have freedom to make lifestyle changes, and they have free time to do civic work. These levers would bring both government and corporation under control in a New York minute. But they're totally useless, and for one reason. In order to control the political system, you first have to understand it. But the masses can't understand the info. They're brainwashed by commercial interests to lead wasteful and destructive lives. And they're tricked by the culture war, a two-dimensional fiction in which we blame everything on the other party and don't see the corruption in our own. There also are everyday pundits telling lies and making dumb guesses about everything on earth. It's an old structure, and the damage is always the same. Facts that contradict the brainwashing are simply ignored. The public stay clueless about how the political system works, and they can't do a thing to control it. In the real world, both parties are corrupt. Each contains half of 11 class war policies that have transferred capital to Wall Street for 50 years. In the last administration, we had open borders, uncontrolled inflation, DEI, and other unfair practices. Now we have deregulation, uncontrolled inflation, and deficit tax cuts that are burying the government in debt. College grads and professionals are oblivious to this train wreck, and they've signed off on it from day one. It's the reason working people despise liberals and why we lost the last election. Meanwhile, American institutions are owned and operated by Wall Street and by global conglomerates. Those include sweatshop industry in Beijing and oil money in Moscow and Riyadh. These are dictatorships and mortal enemies. But the facts conflict with the comfortable brainwashing, so they're ignored. If not for the bubble-headed ignorance, the fixes would be easy. Immigration has to be controlled to promote jobs and wages for American workers and American minorities. Government programs have to go through cost-benefit analysis. Taxes should be raised on the rich and raised slightly on everyone else to pay down the debt. Subsidies for clean energy have to be amped up to fix the environment and put screws to the oil dictatorships. Key industries have to be brought back. They're the ones that strengthen the rest of the economy. Tariffs and subsidies can also be used to rebuild the essential industries. And trade relations with Western democracies have to be strengthened. To control the political system, the public first have to understand it. That's not possible inside of mob mentality. Facts and knowledge that conflict with the brainwashing are duly ignored, and global elites are free to plunder society. So please, step away from the partisan dumpster fire. Take a break from consumer brainwashing and face the inconvenient facts about society.